Hello there, I'm leesusss, and welcome back to killing rats in a classic low-level enemy in Dungeons & Dragons Warriors of the Eternal Sun. So, if you'd like to hit these rats... Hold on, let's hit a rat with a hammer. Oh, I can't quite reach. It's probably for the best, really. No, you shouldn't really hit a rat with a hammer. Even a giant one. Get your right robes dirty. We're about to head across the bridge to the new section now. Let's see if anyone says anything. Yeah, Darfair and Fodder are worried about crossing the bridge, and I'm not really surprised. Now, the dwarf might be making fun of the elf here at this point because they're worried about it, but in reality, it's a very sensible choice. It's because the music changes. It's because they're lower level. Okay, and they have every right to be worried coming across here, because it gets pretty nasty across here. The rats were fun, but this could kill us very quickly indeed, depending on what we meet. Now, where we're heading to, by the way, is if you go straight up from where my location square is now, you can see the fiery hellhole and lava pit there. We're not going to that. Slightly to the right, at the very top of the map, is what looks a bit like a beehive. Maybe if it's like distorted brown beehive. Set of caves up there. We're heading up that way. That's the Beastman caves that have been referred to a few times in the game. We're heading up there. Oh Christ! We're fighting the symbol of the Stark House and a grizzly bear. Neither of which I particularly want to fight. Now I could cancel out here and pick a spell out for Ucky to fire to blind one or two of these monsters. But the combat will stop if I do that. So we're going to take one shot and miss, and then we're going to go into inventory and we're going to do some stuff. So this isn't going to do very much, but it's worth practice. You know what we're expected to do a lot of the time here is to use a lot of our spells and then to rest, because we need to, because we're going to need a lot of our spells for every fight. How much damage that did? Oh, 2 points of damage. Not very much. It's because she's still low level. But if those things get close to us, they're going to have multiple attacks. Now we're just going to... I know we should get the direwolf as well. We're just going to try and put this bear out of action though. Oh, typical. Let's try again. Oh dear, oh dear, oh Jesus. Okay, they're both out of action. And right now, we don't actually care who gets the hits in here, okay? Everybody can have a go. Everybody's going to have a swing, because this is good XP for anybody, no matter what. And this isn't that bad a fight out here, quite frankly. There's much worse ones than this. We're just going to get in close and start smacking. No, if you can get a bit closer. No, the wizard's in the way. Oh Christ! Even though it's blinded, you're still not doing anything to it. You know what? Why don't you focus on this, which is a little bit easier to kill. Oh jeez. Oh crikey. Okay, it's not the amount of health points, it's more how easy it is to hit them. Now we have, in terms of spells, we've got one... Oh, went up a level. We've got one more sleep spell, which Dee's got, and we've got a am I wandered off the track here? Am I just... No, we're alright. We're going to go around this way. One more sleep spell and one more blind spell. So we're okay. We won't rest just yet. That's probably going to kill me. But we'll keep going. But it's not any safer necessarily heading through the bushes, because you can get caught amongst the bushes. It's not always obvious which ones you can go past sometimes. Now this area is actually quite good. The outside is much less worse than in the caves. The caves are always worse, depending on if you know the environment or not. And also, there are lots of little hidden caves. Oh, one direwolf is doable. Probably no spells required for this. We'll see how we get on. Maybe not. We'll keep the dwarf in the front to do the most damage. Oh, no, can't see, can't flow that far with your his sling. Yeah, so the there are lots of little caves hidden in the cracks and crevices of the walls. Nice job. Did you go up a level? No, you didn't, did you? No. You know, I'd have heard a yeah if you had. I forgot how much health points you had. This place is horrible. We can't go up there, surprisingly enough. A bunch of level 4 and lower scrubs are not going to be heading into the fiery wasteland up there. Not yet, anyway. There's lots of little caves hidden in the walls. Generally around the sides. Rather than here, you can see there's no cave here. They're more like the nooks and crannies, like particularly down like the bottom edge, where you can't see the wall quite clearly. And there are lots of useful stuff down there, actually. There's lots of useful encounters down there. A huge beastman we dealt with before. We probably need to stun this, but we might let it get a bit closer first. Not too close, mind, though. We'll take a few swings, only 1 point of damage, and then we'll try some sort of stun on this big beastie. Literally a big beastie. This is probably a bad idea. No, you've used up all your... Yeah, you've used up all your spells, haven't you, fodder? Okay. And some of them actually got useful loot in them. And... oh dear. I think you're about to get a bit of a smacking there, Rampage. Let's try and blind him. Okay. It's terrifying when none of it works. You try all these different spells and nothing works. Okay, get in there. Go on, give him a slap. Give me a little love tap with your hammer. Nice! Good XP, juicy XP. Thanks for the dramatic finish there, music. Right, okay. Yeah, there's actually some useful loot in some of these caves. And more useful than that. So we had this, I had that useless black dragon hunt, you know, last time. It didn't really work. I didn't manage to catch up with a black dragon anyway. So it's a rare spawn, but it's very good if it turns up. However, there's actually there is a guaranteed dragon in one of these caves. There is a red dragon. Now, of course, that's terrifying. However, a red dragon is just as susceptible to any blinding or a sleep spell as pretty much any other creatures that are out there. Maybe some of the undeads can't be done. Can't do it to them, but most of them are okay. And how are we getting? Doing pretty well actually. Getting up here. We're nearly there. We've got still got a fight in the cave, of course. Yeah, so we've got there's a and of course it's in the cave. It's a respawning. Oh jeez. I've met worse than this. Lower level, I met a tiger and a panther. But this thing needs to be put to sleep. In both ways. Very quickly. Yes! Right, get in there, get slapping. Chopping. Nice. Okay. Yes, dramatic finish music. Thanks for that. Because it's a respawning dragon, and you can deal with it, then it's not so bad. It's not quite so bad to deal with. We'll go in this cave here. I don't actually remember which cave. One second. Let's save the game first. It's a good way of putting the XP up. So what I would do sometimes is I would farm the dragon by going to the cave. I think it's one of the first things you met as well. Stun it, and then spells wear off faster in caves. So I would try to time it so that the person who's most in need of XP would be the one that got the killing blow. Hard to do, but it's very profitable if you can do it. Now, I don't actually know what you meet in this cave. You'd be surprised to hear I can't remember. It's anything much worse than normal? Might be beast. I think it's actually beastmen over there. But it should be okay for us to fight it. Wait for it to approach a bit closer. Can you see the beast? It's a warrior. Okay, these guys aren't too bad. Oh, an axe. Just an axe though, not a level 1 axe, just an axe. So there are actually beastmen in here. Which makes sense in the Beastman caves. So I was making fun before of the rampage. The ground slopes sharply to the west, so I presume it's going downwards or going upwards. Oh, I thought that might be a secret path. Let's go for a look for a secret path. I was making fun of the silly thing with the trolls and the scorpions and everything else in that cave. Yeah, and the fact that why the heck are these creatures? Well, there's not going to be a secret door here, is there? Because that goes to the outside. Why are these creatures in here? It doesn't make any sense to sort of hanging around. I mean, you can imagine undead. Bits of cloth and meat, hide, and a small bone pipe. Okay, a little bit of stuff, presumably from those warriors. Yeah, so there's it makes no sense for these creatures. Undead could be in a cave and hanging around. But why are there... Kill him! Oh, 5 points. There we go, not too bad. Why are these creatures just sort of hanging around in a cave? Anything else in here? Oh, we're outside. Okay. Oh, jeez! Scared the life out of me, sir. Don't do that to me. However, in the cave in the waterfall, what did we have in there? We had toads and insects and flying snakes and cave crawler and what's the other thing called? Owlbears. All cave creatures. I should have been focusing on what I was doing there. Did I actually stun that guy? I'm not sure if I stunned him. I'm sure I did. Let's find out if I did or not. If I blinded him or not. They're creatures that belong in caves, you know, and you can actually, they're the sort of things that would eat each other. You know, toads eat insects. Snakes eat toads. Owlbears probably eat whatever they want to. And you've got the carrion crawler. It makes sense, you know, they're creatures that do make sense of in the environment they're in. And these guys, a bunch of beastmen in a cave. What do you find in the beastmen caves? You find... Where's the ladder over there? Beastmen, funnily enough. So why was the other cave so weird with the things that are living in there? Mysteries. Will you lot get a move on and kill this? He's gonna sort himself out in a minute and rub his eyes and he'll be back to normal again. He's just so tough that they can't hurt him. Good XP there. It's a real test of how long it takes for these guys to overcome their blindness or whatever else. Anyway, so that cave there, below us, led to... No, this one here led to that one there. There's the ladder. So we're going to take the ladder down and we're going to use this other cave and see what's in there. And again, we've met beastmen. I don't think we're going to meet anything particularly nasty in here. You've barged into a beastman warrior's cave! Poor guy's not even looking the right direction. Like he's been caught like us when we wander into those caves and we're the enemies are already to our side. A shield, as in the scroll shield. Yeah, this is the one you can buy in the shop for about 500. It's not very useful, but it's not terrible. We'll learn that when I think it's only a level 1 spell. We'll learn that in a minute when we're. Oh god. Oh, a lieutenant. This is bad. I'm gonna get... There, I'll come back behind us in a second. There's others behind us. Okay, we're kind of trapped here, but I don't think we alerted the ones that were around the other cave. Even the lieutenant's not that bad, is it really? Rampage took a punch earlier, but apart from that, we're all doing okay. Damn it. Someone blindsided Aki. We're just going to take it on, I think. We're just going to take it in the chin. Well, Rampage is going to take it in the chin. It's a big chin. You can't see under that beard, but it's a big chin. Another scroll there. I don't think these scrubs are going to do anything to us. If we met that party again now, the ones where we meet them at the campfire, if we met them at the current levels we're at now, they wouldn't stand a chance. And there'd be... I think we're all clear. We just murdered a whole family of beastmen. The darkness. Okay, and that's the same spell as... Don't be hogging stuff again, fodder. It's a scroll again, but it's the equivalent of the clerical spell. Oh, there it is there. There you go, madam. You can sleep in a bit and memorise those. And is there anything else in here? We've done some good murdering today, though. Very successful today. I thought we'd run into far more trouble in the wilds, but it's been okay. I mean, I prepared carefully. I didn't rush out there, did I? In a lot of... If you're playing this for the first time, you probably wouldn't realise how vulnerable you are out in the wilds and the sort of things you're going to meet. We're already got up a good level. We came in... Okay, so we're going to have a rest in a second, probably what we're going to do. We're going to memorise those spells. Yeah, okay. This is the next area up here. We risk it for a biscuit? We've got 2 caves here. Well, 3 caves. I think we can do all of these without having to rest just yet. Smoke from a fire clouds your vision. Oh, I think we've got a magic user in here. I think we've got a shaman. It's a bit bigger in here, isn't it? You can barely see a woman warrior through the haze. You know what? We're going to come back. We're going to do this cave over here first. I think that's like the mini boss or whatever. More warriors. Come on, guys. Sensibly, wait a minute. I feel like I could sidestep. More lieutenants. Should be alright. He says, not entirely confident. Take them. They can only do like 1 hit each. It's not like the creatures that can do multiple hits. You know? Need to get a better sling for Dark Fairy, really. Okay, Rampage is taking his hits like a man, or not like a man, like a dwarf. Taking him like a dwarf is far better because dwarves are tougher. Jeez. Just checking they're not going to come up behind us. We're going to shoot you from a distance. I don't actually care. I have no qualms in shooting you from a long way away. Don't kill the dwarf. Oh, that was Rampage going up a level again. Level 5 now. Doing a good job, sir. Good job. A tangled mass of vines block the northern passage. Maybe Marmillion could help us. So he's the advisor to the Duke. I see you. I see you lurking there. A large beastman rushes from the shadows and shouts, "O'Clangor, kill!" O'Clangor, we ain't got no time for your business, mate. No, 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 no. You're going to get such a kick in, I tell you. O'Clangor, hide in corner. don't think we can approach from his... He's picked a good spot though, but I don't think we can approach from that direction. We can't. We're going to have to... yeah. Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Has he left his little hole? I'm kind of terrified. Where's he gone? There he is. He's there. Hit him! Punch him! I don't think it got him. Oh, Glangor, you're going down, chum. Yes. Yes. Oh, there's something on the floor over there. We are victorious. What's over here then? I can't see what it was. Okay, we've got loads of stuff there. We got a +1 spear, which we don't need. We've got a light and a detect magic. Magic. I don't actually remember what detect magic does. Shield, darkness, and entangle. Got a couple of rubbish axes. Okay, so now, hold on a second, I've got to be careful here. So, if I rest now, then Father's going to take it as written permission to write down those scrolls himself. We don't want the elf to have too many spells, because he's not as good at them as the wizard is. So, we're going to have to do some shuffling around. So this is light, this is detect magic. So light and darkness are effectively the same thing. So we'll let the elf have a light, and Dee can have darkness. So there we go. So he gets 1 spell, she gets 4. None of these are level 2 spells, by the way. So I don't think. No. And there's nothing else really useful here, is there? So I think I'll have a quick rest. Oh, monsters are near. You can usually rest in caves. That's interesting. Where are they? They can always come out of the cave and do it out, you know, somewhere else. I'm a bit surprised about the whole monsters near business. Are there secrets around here? I don't think there are, you know. No, we'll have a little look, we'll have a little scan around the cave, but I think we've got everything. It's a dangerous area to rest, I guess. We can't rest in here because there's lots of beastmen around.